Hey guys! Welcome to the latest episode of SV. Arven looked pretty shaken up, so Grusha took him towards Clavel and asked him what happened. He asked Arven to show them the paper he's been holding. Arven shook himself out of the stupor as he handed Clavel that paper. Clavel's eyes widened as he immediately showed it to Geeta, who herself was having an important talk with her friend Briar. Then unexpectedly, they both yelled the same thing towards each other. It's Terra Pegos. Ash and Neymar ran through the halls of the building towards the sound coming from outside. A shocked expression etched on their faces as they looked at the destruction caused by the very Pokémon they brought here. Koraidon was destroying everything in his path in a fit of absolute rage. The guards of the building were trying to keep him controlled with no avail. They both glanced at each other, emotions flashing across their eyes before jumping in the action. Ash sent his Quaxly and Pidgeot while Neymar brought out her Pawmo and Kilowattrel. Pikachu used his Thunderbolt on Koraidon to get his attention so he couldn't cause any more destruction. Though the Thunderbolt didn't do much damage, or more accurately, Koraidon was far too enraged to feel it. Neymar told Pawmo to use Focus Punch and Kilowattrel to use Aerial Ace. Koraidon dodged Pawmo, but Kilowattrel's Aerial Ace hit right on the mark. Koraidon shook off the effects and launched a Hyper Beam. Ash's Pidgeot used Hurricane to destroy the Hyper Beam before it can hit them. The battle went on as the Paldea Elite Four members Rika and Larry joined them. They both got ready for a battle as Larry sent out his Staraptor and Rika sent out her Clodsire. Rika commanded her Clodger to trap Koraidon with muddy water, as Ash, Neymar and Larry ordered their bird-like Pokémon to use their flying-type moves on Koraidon. The weakness of being a fighting type against flyers made Koraidon to stagger backwards as the moves hit him. But even that wasn't enough. Ash was getting frustrated as he told Pikachu to use Thunderbolt, hoping to weaken the enraged dragon more. Neymar too commanded both Pawmo and Kilowattrel to use Discharge to triple down the voltage in hopes of weakening Koraidon down. Ash told Quaxly to use Hydro Pump and Pidgeot to copy the move with his Mirror move, knowing with his experience that water-type moves empower electric ones. The extreme combination of moves momentarily detained Koraidon, but before they could sigh in relief, Koraidon let out a huge roar as he rolled out into a massive collision course attack which blasted off all our heroes' Pokémon. Unfortunately, Quaxly was stuck in the loose mud caused by a move from Clodsire. Koraidon stared at Quaxly face to face as he charged a Hyper Beam. Ash screamed at Quaxly to get away as he tried to get up. The moment felt like it was happening in slow motion as Koraidon released his Hyper Beam. But Pikachu interfered right before the move can hit Quaxly as a huge blast occurred. Pidgeot caught Pikachu, who passed out from taking the intensity on that move head-on. Ash's eyes watered as he held Pikachu close to his heart. Even though Koraidon wasn't meant to be his, he still felt like his own Pokémon was hurting his friends. Quaxly was looking at Ash alone in the field. He has never felt this weak. He had always envisioned himself as the outcast, but after meeting Ash, things had changed. He was loved by Ash, Pikachu and Pidgeot. They all had trained him, made him strong. Stronger than the group of Quaxly he used to live with. He used to be content on reaching that much strength, but at this moment he needed something more. To help his real friends. A gleam of bright light shone across the field as Ash looked up. like a ray of hope, Quaxly evolved into Quaxwell. Ash handed Pikachu to Neymar to care of as he stood up to face his newly evolved Quaxwell. Pulling out his Terra Orb and his keystone, he told others to stay back. As everyone stood there stunned in silence, Ash activated the keystone as he commanded Pidgeot to Mega Evolve and engulf Koraidon in Hurricane. The distraction worked as he called out Quaxwell, all their training and hard work coming onto fruition. As he gave him a smile, Ash terrestrialized him. Rika was absolutely thrilled to see the world champion doing what he does best. Even Larry was impressed. Ash challenged Koraidon head-on as he ordered Pidgeot to use Wing Attack and Quaxwell to use Pound. But Quaxwell was having none of it. With a newfound vigor he charged his new move Acrobatics. Koraidon braced himself as the combination of the two powered-up moves hit him. A huge shockwave hit Ash and others as ground shook from the force of the blast. Dust slowly settled as they all glanced in Koraidon's direction. Surprisingly, Koraidon was still standing, albeit barely. Ash took the opportunity to call him in the Ultra Ball that he took from Nurse Joy before running off. But Koraidon dodged the energy beam from Pokeball. Now weakened and no longer looking to attack anymore, Koraidon tried to get away. But before he can go any further, a figure stood in his way. A collective hums of confused sounds came from Ash's group as they realized who that figure was. It looked like Arven had decided that he was done playing the hard way. And so, the real game begins. So the 22nd episode ends here, guys. The next episode is under production right now. I'll make sure to complete it as soon as possible. Follow my Twitter aka X account to get new updates. Be sure to like, share and subscribe my channel and press the bell icon so you won't miss my videos. See ya in the next video.